Today we're sewing an easy and stylish pair of pull-on pants with wide legs and pockets. This is another excellent unfettered pattern. These pants have an elasticated waist, great for everyday comfort and perfect for beginners. If you're looking for practical elastic sewing projects to improve your elastic sewing skills, I recommend having a look on Skillshare, the sponsor of today's video. I took the Sewing Lingerie Bikini Brief Sew-Along class with Valerie Karandi, and I learned to apply elastic to the waist and leg openings in a new way than my past underwear projects. She includes a pattern with the class and takes you through each step, true to Skillshare's Learn by Doing approach. And your learning results in a mastery of your own beautiful undies. Skillshare members can enjoy thousands of classes on the platform ranging from art and design to writing, business, technology, and lifestyle skills. So I didn't stop at sewing. I dove into a class with one of my favorite content creators, Lisa Bardot, with her Kickstart Your Creativity with Procreate class. I also took a class with Simone Ferretti, Transform Any Room into an Epic Studio, for tips on how to improve my lighting and filming setup at my house. And I was also inspired by many excellent cooking classes to get busy in the kitchen and whip up some healthy, hearty pasta. Whatever your passion, hobby, and goals, there are classes to fit your learning style. If you're ready to indulge in a new, satisfying learning path, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month trial of Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. And if you're ready to sew these pants with me from start to finish, I'm ready too. Let's get started. Here is one of my back pant pieces, and here is one of my front pant pieces. I'm going to place a front and back piece right sides together and pin the inseam from top to bottom. Now we're going to sew this inseam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. After you've sewn this seam, finish the raw edges together, then press the seam toward the back pant piece. Place one of your pocket pieces right sides together with the front pant piece, and pin in place along the side seam matching your notches. Sew from top to bottom of the pocket with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now that the pocket is attached, we're going to finish this seam together from the top to about a 1/4 inch below the pocket. Now we're going to flip this pocket over its seam and give the seam a good press. And now with that pocket flipped and pressed over its seam allowance, we're going to understitch, sewing the pocket to the seam allowance underneath with about 1/8 inch seam allowance. Now we'll place the opposite raw edge of the same pocket piece and place it right sides together with the back pant piece, aligning the notches and pinning in place. And we're going to sew the pocket to this back pant piece in the same exact way as we did to the front piece. Sewing this side of the pocket in place with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, then finishing the raw edges from the top to just below the pocket. Now that the pocket is sewn and the edges are finished, we'll press this pocket over its seam allowance, then understitch once again, sewing this pocket to its seam allowance underneath with about 1/8 inch seam allowance. I've placed this front and back pant pair right sides together, as well as folding the pocket in half so it's right sides together with itself. I'm going to pin from the top of the pant to the dot transferred from the pattern piece, then again from the lower dot to the bottom of the pocket. Then continue pinning from the bottom of the pocket to the bottom of the pant leg. I'm going to sew with my 3/8 inch seam allowance from the top to the first dot, and that 3/8 inch seam allowance will be 1/8 inch away from the first stitching line we made to create the pocket. Then start stitching once again at the second dot, backstitching to secure, continuing with that 3/8 inch seam allowance to the bottom of the pant leg. Now we can pin together this bottom edge of the pocket, and sewing from the outer fold, we're going to sew the bottom of the pocket with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, from the fold to the 3/8 of an inch seam allowance that we just sewed into the pant. Now we're going to finish these raw edges together in a single series of stitches, starting from the bottom of the pocket, opening out that seam to make it as straight as possible as we continue to finish across that seam and all the way to the bottom of the pant leg. Now we'll flip that pocket onto the front pant piece, aligning the top edges, and pin in place. Then baste the top of the pocket to the top of the pant with about a 1/4 inch seam allowance. At this point, I'm also going to be hemming the bottom of the pant, and I'm choosing to sew a blind hem. I'm going to finish these raw edges all the way around. Now that the edges are finished, I'm going to press my hem to the wrong side by 2 inches and give that a press. Now that I've pressed that hem, I'm going to fold the material right sides together along this bottom edge, so that the full hem is tucked to the right side, and on the wrong side, those finishing stitches peek just over the new folded edge. Pin in place. Now I'm going to set my machine to a blind hem stitch. And using a blind hem foot, the bar and the foot will sit right up against the folded edge, and your stitch setting will sew a series of straight stitches along the finished edge only, and one single zigzag to catch that folded edge. Then repeat all of those steps to sew together the opposite pair of front and back pieces, form the pocket and hem. Now with one set of pant legs still wrong side out, and the opposite pant leg turned right side out, place this pant leg into the other, right sides together. Now that both of these pant legs are right sides together along the crotch curve, pin in place from top to top, making sure to align the seam. Then we can sew this crotch seam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and finish the raw edges together. Place a front waistband and a back waistband right sides together. Pin the short seams. Sew these short seams with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and press the seams toward the back. Now I'm going to take this waistband to the ironing board and fold it in half, wrong sides together. Aligning the raw edges, place the waistband right sides together with the top of the pant, also aligning the seams. And pin in place all the way around. Now we'll sew the waistband to the top of the pant all the way around with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, leaving a gap somewhere in your stitches of about 2 inches so that we can insert the elastic. So now I have the waistband attached to the top of the pant, and I've left an opening in the stitches so I can insert the elastic into the waistband. I've cut a piece of 1.5 inch wide elastic according to the elastic guide pattern piece. Now I'm going to secure one short edge and draw it through the waistband. Now I'll overlap the 2 short edges of the elastic by about 1/2 inch and zigzag in place to secure. Now we can pull our elastic entirely inside the casing. Sew closed the gap in the stitching with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, then finish the raw edges all the way around. And now the pants are complete. Thank you for watching this sew along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future sewing tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.